When you think about the great voices of American music, you think about Mavis Staples. She moans, she shouts, she rumbles, she preaches. Mavis Staples sings the truth. And the power of her artistry has drawn one musical legend after the next into her orbit.
Mavis is light. She shines light from her soul. And she shines it from her voice, too, when she's singing.
Mavis's voice was so powerful, so moving, it would bring tears to my eyes. Joyful tears, because Mavis was healing me. I ain't lying.
It's like life instruction. You're talking about somebody who is valuable throughout generations of music listeners. That's core value, natural resource, American soul.
She just takes it to a level that you need to hear. She's incredibly prolific. In recent years, she's made albums with Raitt, Jeff Tweedy, Ben Harper. Nobody does this as well as Mavis. She's just so for real.
A three-time Grammy winner, a recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Blues Hall of Fame, and now the SFJAZZ Lifetime Achievement Award, Mavis Staples transcends genres. At the same time, Mavis remains profoundly rooted in the rich African-American gospel tradition. Her musical powers flow from an extensive root system, most notably from her father, Roebuck Pop Staples, who grew up in Mississippi, birthplace of the Delta Blues. Moving north to Chicago when that city was the nation's gospel capital, Pops raised a family, turned it into a band, the Staples Singers. Quickly, the Staples became superstars of the gospel movement. By the early 1960s, Staples were fixtures at civil rights rallies, standing beside the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.
Dr. King would say, "Now, Stape, you're going to sing my song tonight, right?" Pop said, "Oh, yeah, doctor. We're going to sing your song." And that was Why Am I Treated So Bad? Why am I treated so bad?
And we've been strongly influenced by Roebuck Staples, who is the father, leader, and director of the Staples Singers, composer of this tune. It's called Why Am I Treated So Bad?
Just as jazz and gospel music are constantly moving forward, so is Mavis Staples, whose approach to gospel, soul, and roots music has never stopped evolving. But her message of love, hope, and the unity of all peoples has remained constant.
If you're walking around thinking that the world owes you something, 'cause you're here.
The message comes through in the way that she lives her life, and every song that she sings, she has a purpose, and it's to lift everyone up and to fight for justice, and there's no turning around till we get there.
A pace setter for justice, Mavis Staples is a leader, one of the many strong women whose music demands freedom now.
Mavis stands there and sings the truth to power. She sings it to people who need to remember their power. And her spirit and her energy has informed every genre of music.
All women who strive to be honest performers, socially conscious, soulful. You think of Mavis. She has re-infused the word matriarch in this business.
Miss Mavis, you still are out there doing it, still bringing it to the people. You, for me, are the template.
Mavis, if everybody had as much love as you have in your heart, we wouldn't need any contracts. A hug and a handshake would be all right.
To me, there's an undiminished fire. She's so consistently maintained hope. Beyond having it for herself, she is extremely generous in her commitment to sharing that hope.
Today, Mavis still takes us to a place of joy, inspiration, and as she likes to say, positive vibrations.
Her voice lifts you up and makes you feel awake, alive, and joyous. It is what is known as the Mavis effect. And you know, when you hear it, Mavis is telling you, wherever you are, whatever is happening, at least for today, everything's going to be all right. And you believe it.
I'm going to march right up to that. I'm going to march right up to that big house.